Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here. Hope you're doing great. I am the founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. And today I want to talk about making mistakes and how that causes us to want to go into blaming other people, blaming ourselves, all of that. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this morning, I'm just going to be straightforward with you. We made a mistake in our company. We sent out an email with the wrong time to the big masterclass training that we're doing in a few hours, and it said the wrong time on it. And I got that email because I get most of the emails that we send out, and I was like, holy fucking blah, blah, blah. And I Skyped with my assistant, who is wonderful and goes to bat for me all the time. And the way I approached this was not in blame. I was like, hey, look what just happened. We need to fix this. This is the next step. How do we solve this? But you know what? It made me realize that a few years ago, if something like this would have happened, I would have thought she wasn't paying attention, that, good morning, Ramona, nice to see you, that she wasn't paying attention, that she was being sloppy, that, that she wasn't doing a good enough job, and I would have gone into blame. And I really had to change my attitude, quite frankly. And that started years ago, okay? And initially, and I'm sure she'd be happy to tell you all about the times where I totally freaked out, I had to change my attitude in the moment to the things that weren't correct. We all make mistakes. Life is full of mistakes. And I really had to take the long view. So my little snippet at the beginning of this was, do you want to win the battle but lose the war? That's such a masculine kind of framing, but it's true. Like, do you want to make your point in that discussion? You made a mistake. You aren't good. Blah, blah, blah. Well, for one, you might win there, but is that the truth? The truth for me is that usually we're human and that we are really good. And as human beings, we make mistakes. So even if you win that battle, you're not actually winning. You're supporting an untruth, okay? And all that does is perpetuate it in your life. So the law of vibration says we match everything, okay? If you are vibrating at a level where you think that making a mistake makes you wrong, makes you not good enough, then you will get that matched in the people around you, whether it's team members or partners or lovers or kids or colleagues or the person at the grocery store, the customer service person, okay? My customer service relationships have skyrocketed in terms of ease and like magical ability to just get exactly what I want done because I am showing up in a completely different way than I was just a few years ago. So I've stepped out of blame, I've stepped out of resentment, I've stepped out of pointing fingers, and I've taken personal responsibility for my energy and my attitude. And you know what happens? They're not fewer mistakes. I don't want to say that. We solve the mistakes that that come up, and we put new systems in place. But as you grow, there's always going to be more mistakes. So just like accept that. But you know what? It means that I have a much more delightful life, and that I am surrounded by people that will go to bat for me and are not resentful of working with me or frustrated working with me. They want to do a good job, and this is huge. And this is what I mean by winning the war. Okay, that's such a weird masculine sort of killing type analogy, but you get what I mean. Like, it's a long game. Go for the long game and hold yourself to a higher standard in terms of how you're showing up with your attitude. Are you blaming? And look at how you blame yourself. If something goes wrong, do you beat yourself up? That is no good, okay? Can you lovingly say, oh yeah, that was a mistake. What can I do differently? That is a huge nugget right there. I use that expression. Okay, what can we do differently? How can we solve this problem? all the time. And this is an attitude shift that closes the gap so that you are not wasting energy on blaming yourself or blaming others. You are just going to the next level almost instantaneously. So that's what I have for you today. If you are interested in joining us for the masterclass, it is in a few hours. It's going to be on the manifestation process. I'm going to take you through all the steps, and I'm also going to talk about what successful people do to really accelerate their income. And it's going to be fantastic. We've got a ton of training for you and some really awesome bonuses if you come on live. So I will put the link in the description in a moment. But if you want to check it out, it's amiraalvarez.com/make-more. And it is a $7 masterclass, so it's less than the cost of lunch. And if you're super interested in taking it to the next level for yourself and really understanding how all the steps work together, I encourage you to come and join us. So we've got a really good turnout, and I'd love for you to be there. Okay, rock it out. Have a great day. I'm Amira Alvarez. Be unstoppable.